We recently put our long-term 2025 Toyota 4Runner through the same cargo test procedures we use for other test cars. And in addition to determining its total cargo volume behind the back seat, we also learned some interesting things about its cargo area. Here's what we found. By Cars.com's measurements, the 2025 4Runner has 22.9 cubic feet of cargo space behind its back seat. And that puts it near the top of the list among mid-size two-row SUVs we've measured in terms of largest cargo area. Now you can get a 4Runner with the third row seat, but most trim levels have 2 rows and seating for 5, including our TRD Off-Road Premium trim level, even though it also has molded-in storage areas in the cargo area walls for your non-existent third-row passengers. The key to the 4Runner's large cargo area is its deep, squared-off shape, and it also has underfloor storage like a lot of SUVs do, but this is one of the more unusual designs we've seen. There are actually 2 underfloor storage areas, one near the back seat and one near the liftgate, and neither of them are very large, at just over half a cubic foot each. They're also not especially practical because they're long and narrow. I mean, you might be able to store your kids' Little League baseball bats in here, but I don't think you'll be able to put a lot else. And it's a pretty long reach to get to this forward underfloor storage space too, so not very practical. If you don't get the gas-electric I-Force Max hybrid powertrain in the 4Runner, you don't have these unusual underfloor storage spaces. In the gas-only 4Runner, the cargo floor is considerably lower, and that's because underneath the middle section here are hybrid system components, including the high-voltage battery pack. The 4Runner's tall cargo floor from the hybrid system components result in a liftover height that's 37 inches. Now, liftover height is the measurement from the cargo floor to the ground, and it's important because it really affects all the loading you do, whether it's luggage, groceries, sports gear, whatever. A vehicle with a high liftover height means you're going to have to lift over higher than you would otherwise. And 37 inches is pretty tall for a liftover height. That's 6 inches more than you're going to find in the Nissan Murano crossover SUV, and it's also an inch taller than the Infiniti QX80 full-size SUV, and full-size SUVs normally have among the highest liftover heights. We haven't measured the cargo area yet of the non-hybrid Toyota 4Runner, but it's a good bet that it has even more space than our long-term 4Runner hybrid because its lower cargo floor should help yield a taller cargo space. Now, the 4Runner does have a tall liftover height that could be especially challenging for shorter drivers for loading and unloading items, so that's something to check out if you're concerned about that. For more coverage on our long-term Toyota 4Runner, be sure to check out Cars.com/news.